Maybe everything is just a reflection of one thing, as all colors are reflections of white light. Maybe there is a unity between all the parts of the world. Oneness that we have to wake up to understand as a drop of this ocean. From Plato to Aristotle, from Hegel to Meister Eckhart, from Ibn Arabi to Rumi and Shams Tabriz. Everyone is talking about the existence of a great unity in the world. A force and a thing that understanding it means understanding the whole meaning of life. If you want to know what this great unity is and why it is so important to all physicists, philosophers, mystics, spiritual masters, and many profound people on this planet, stay with us until the end. In the Hidden Secrets channel, we look deep into everything. We bring out questions that most of us ask ourselves in our lonely times, and maybe we don't have answers for them. We started a journey here, a journey to find answers to our questions. If you want to join us in this informative journey, subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon. At its core, unity of being suggests the idea that everything in the world is connected and part of a single whole. It may seem simple and understandable at first, but the main challenge is to understand that there is no separation between ourselves and the world around us, to understand that we are all part of a larger cosmic consciousness. This is not a new idea. Many ancient cultures, religions, mystics, and spiritual traditions understood this concept for thousands of years. As we said, from ancient philosophers like Plato to more recent philosophers like Hegel, everyone talked about the unity of everything. Rumi and Shams, in their beliefs, talk about the deception that we humans fall into due to seeing the wonders and diversity in the world. They emphasize that the solution is awakening, and the awakened person realizes that all humans, all animals, and every single part of the world, even the rocks and seas, are all connected and are actually parts of a single body. They believe that it is our selfishness and ego that puts obstacles and limitations on our visions, that we cannot see the world as one, and this inability causes us to lose our connection with the only and divine source. In many religious traditions and religions, the concept of the unity of being has become their basic beliefs. For example, in Hinduism, the idea of Brahman, the ultimate reality that underlies all existence, is seen as the unifying force that connects everything in the universe. Similarly, in Christianity, the Holy Spirit unites everything in itself and, as a unifying divine force, encompasses the whole world. In Islam, the concept of monotheism has been repeated many times in the Quran, and its exact meaning is unity in God. Some interpret this unity as the unity of being, which means that God, creatures, and the world of creation are one. Ibn Arabi, an Andalusian philosopher and mystic in the 12th century, was one of the first to introduce the concept of the unity of being to Islamic mysticism by extracting verses from the Quran. After that, many spiritual groups throughout the region followed his teachings, and Sufism moves in many of its main beliefs according to Ibn Arabi's principle of unity of being. But this idea and concept, which is very strange and surprising to understand, what results does it bring? It is said that the idea of unity invites us to remember that we are all part of something bigger and that all our actions and choices affect the world around us. It reminds us that we are all in this together, and we have the responsibility to take care of each other and the planet we live in for a while. By improving ourselves and the lives of humans and other creatures, we actually help the entire universe and try to improve it to the best of our ability. When we understand the unity of being, we embrace the world. We start to see the world in a different way. We understand the connection between everything better, and we know that every person, every animal, every plant and even a stone has intrinsic value and deserves our respect. A very beautiful poem has been left on this subject from Middle Eastern philosophers in the Middle Ages. I look at the desert and see you. I look at the sea, I see your sea. Everywhere I look, mountains, deserts, and plains. I see a sign of your hidden abilities. Understanding and believing in the unity of being also reminds us that we are by no means alone in this world. We are all part of a greater force, and we can find strength and support by uplifting ourselves and expanding our connections with others and turn this world into the promised land. It is said that the unity of being is not just a philosophical concept. Rather, it is a way of life that invites us to live with kindness and respect for all creatures. Maybe becoming the best of creatures, which is stated in the Quran and other spiritual books as the goal of humans. Here it shows its meaning better. In fact, it can be said that the best of creations is not every human being, but the one who was able to understand the relationship between all the parts and consider himself as a part of this whole. By loving the details of this world, you are actually loving its original self and its source. Also, he must have fully understood that jealousy is a meaningless and stupid concept, because jealousy of another person is actually jealousy of oneself and of this whole energy. Enmity, lying, betrayal, and many moral vices fade with the understanding of the unity of being, and the world reaches a new stage. In this video, we discussed unity in everything. That our world as a whole can have a relationship with the Creator, and everything that we are and that exists is nothing but a manifestation of God.